and welcome to At the Core. Today we will be talking about gratitude. This is very different than most people expect it to be. A lot of people think it is the simple thank yous and returning a gift for a gift and things like that are what gratitude is about. Give you an example. When you get a glass of water from a waiter, somebody gives you a birthday card. Maybe somebody lets you in line at a grocery store because you only have two items and they have a full cart. For every one of those things, you would say thank you, and you would mean it. It is an actual, genuine feeling that you're appreciative of what they've done for you. It's based on the action of it, though, and because that is very temporary. It has to do with the situation at the time and what has happened. Gratitude is much bigger than that. Gratitude is realizing there are things in your life that are bigger, that matter to a point, that they actually change your life for the better, that they make you appreciative of your life. And a lot of times we kind of take these for granted because it's consistent. Um, Again, if somebody gives you $1 million, you would have gratitude for that. You'd be thankful for that. Then you would start spending the $1 million, and you would always be happy with that person for giving you the $1 million. But it's still a temporary situation. The fact that it sets the tone of I have this and I'm going to use this, and it's an action. Gratitude is the feeling of realizing there are good things in your life constantly, that your life is going a good direction, and there are things physical, emotional, people that come and go through your life, technology, all these things that make your life better. Here's probably the best example I can think of. Almost everybody that is watching this right now has access to a toilet. And if you think about it for a minute, you'll realize you probably have access to more than one toilet. And you probably take your toilet for granted. Think about what that toilet does for you. If that toilet did not exist, we'd take care of the things that toilet takes care of, right? So next time you use your toilet, thank it. I know it sounds crazy, but thank it for doing its job. You can use any explicative words you would like. You can use as much description as you would like, but actually say thank you for what it is doing. And you'll realize as you process this and as you acknowledge it existing and its benefits in your world, how grateful you are that it exists. Try this, seriously. And you don't have to say it out loud. It does actually help, believe it or not, but you don't have to. But say thank you. So, what gratitude is you're not looking at this one instance or this one time or this one specific thing. You're not looking at your computer right now and being grateful that you have a computer. Being grateful that the technology exists, that you can watch this video, that you can listen to music, that you can communicate through others, through this medium to others. This is all things that have changed our world completely. And we take it for granted. The clothes you're wearing, whether it's a jacket or a shirt, a lot of people take that for granted because it just is something you have. And the alternate side of that too is a lot of that leads to being ungrateful. You might have a t-shirt that isn't as cool as somebody else's t-shirt. You might have a jacket that isn't warm as somebody else's jacket, and you're in a position where you're fairly cold. The fact is, you have these items, whether it's a shirt or a jacket, and it is doing its job for you. Being grateful that they exist and that you have them is what this is about. Look around your life right now. Are you breathing? That means you have clean air. Be grateful that you have that. Have you eaten breakfast this morning? Be grateful not only for the food, but for the people that grew it or farmed it or made it. Be grateful that you had a place to cook it if you cooked it. Being grateful is looking around your world and seeing what is there in your world that's making your life easier and better and possible. So, what I want you to do, because remember, we talk about the actions on this channel, we talk about what you can do, we talk about getting fired up. So, here's what I want you to do. Look around right now. Look at what you're grateful for in your world. And when you get to that point where you think, oh, I love this sweatshirt. I love this animal that's my pet. I love this comfortable couch. I love this comfortable bed that I'm sleeping in tonight. Really think about what your life would be like without that. Not with a better version of that, not with a worse version of that. Think about what it'd be like without that completely, that one item. And realize what it does. Realize how it improves your life. That's what being grateful is about. So, as you think about things, as you go through your day, thinking about what is in your life to make it happier, to better, to accessible, to livable. Anytime you run into a wall of, I am grateful for this, but, you wish it was better. You wish it was newer. You wish it was more valuable, monetarily. Anytime you get to that wall, you need to quit that thinking and you need to be grateful for what you have, because without it, it would be worse. So you sit there and you look around your life. You look at the sun and you look at the air and you look at the trees. Realize all this is making your life better. Don't think about what it could be better, what could be best, what could be more expensive, what the neighbors have, what your family has, what your boss has. That's all wrong. That's about owning. Be grateful that you have what you have. And you'll experience a much better life. And that gratitude that you have now will grow. And you will become more grateful for what you have. And that's where growth comes from.